All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in, welcome in. We got a little bit of breaking news in case you guys do not follow X, do not follow Twitter, whatever you want to call that social platform. If you do not follow South Carolina Gamecock recruiting, then you're in the right place to find out the breaking news that I'm getting ready to say. And you guys may know. If you're a true Gamecock fan, I would venture to say you do know. But before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. If you like Gamecock content, this is the spot for you. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we got a little bit of breaking news about 8:45 p.m. tonight, June 26th. Four-star, the number 10 athlete in the class of 2026, the number 4 player in the state of South Carolina, 6 foot, 175, 180 pound. He's going to play. He's going to play wide receiver at South Carolina. Wide receiver Sequel Patterson committed to Coach Beamer, Coach Fury, and the Gamecock staff. We just added a really good piece to the recruiting class of 2026. A very athletic young man in high school. He's a multi-sport athlete. He runs track and field. He's a high jump and a triple jump guy. I think that's what they said. He's played basketball, plays football, of course. He plays on both sides of the ball, plays both defensive back and wide receiver. I've also, in his highlights that I watched a little earlier before he committed, he's lined up in the Wildcat formation, and he's ran with the ball, and he's also dropped back and chunked the ball down the field to the wide receiver. Looking at his highlight tape, now I don't know if the quarterback for Indiana High School purposely does this, but a lot of his balls that come his way in the highlights that I've seen were a lot of underthrown balls. So it's a lot of 50-50 balls. But Sequel Patterson went up and got them. Okay, he went up and got the ball, high-pointed them and everything. So I'm really excited about that. He's a really explosive, athletic guy, can get in and out of his cuts. And he's a very smart and talented athlete. And I think, like I said, he is going to do great things at South Carolina. I can't wait to get him in Columbia. And I know we got a little ways to go because he's a class of 2026. I don't know if I said this earlier, but he was a class of 2027 originally, and he reclassified to 2026. So I'm excited to have him. He chose South Carolina over Kentucky, Tennessee, and Georgia. Kentucky, Georgia, Tennessee. So South Carolina battled with some of the big names out there on the recruiting trail and actually come out on top from this guy. And this guy's a South Carolina product. And in his commitment, at the end of it, he basically said the best stay home. And that's right. You know, when Steve Spurrier had all his success, we kept some of the we kept a lot of the good in-state talent home to play for South Carolina. And that's where we had the success back in the day. So y'all hang tight, Gamecock Nation. The fun's just beginning. The fun is just beginning with Coach Beamer. I think I got a lot of confidence in him. He's going to do great things at South Carolina. We're going to get this recruiting class where it needs to be. And y'all just hang tight and quit worrying. I know we got a lot of Gamecock fans out there to worry about recruiting and why are we so far down the rankings and why we ain't got but so-and-so how many commits, this many commits. Hang tight. They coming. We all know June, July is when the Gamecocks start, cranking out the commitments and getting the commitments on board. And just got to be patient with Beamer and company, and they'll come. Trust me. Also in his commitment, he shouted out a quarterback that we all looking at, hopefully committing to South Carolina. He was once committed before, Landon Duckworth. Personally, I think the young man's going to recommit to South Carolina and joined the class of 2026 because Auburn got a quarterback commitment today. I don't even know what the guy's name. I think they flipped one from somewhere, but I really don't care about Auburn. But I think they flipped a quarterback from somewhere, and so they got him. So, Duckworth was down to South Carolina and Auburn. To me, that kind of screams that South Carolina's going to end up getting Landon Duckworth. I may be wrong, but that's just my gut feeling right now on him. But we got other commits as well that's going to be making their announcement soon. P.J. Dean, a big defensive tackle, the number 4 defensive lineman in the class of 2026, is 4-star guy. He's announcing the 30th South Carolina, Georgia, Ohio State's his top three, according to what I've read. And then we got Samari Smoke Matthews, July the 11th. He's committing to either South Carolina, Florida State, Miami, or Texas. My gut says Texas. I hope I'm off on that one as well. I think he's a North Carolina kid, 4-star cornerback. Really would love to have him in the mix as well. Got a lot of other guys out there that I've been looking at and reading up on a little bit that the class of 2026, the commitments already have been working on. Coach Beamer, the staff's been, bringing them in on their official visits before, I guess, the dead period is going on now. But tonight we got better. We got better. Gamecock Nation. Sequel Patterson, 4-star wide receiver right there at Indian Land, South Carolina, committed to the Gamecocks, and it's great to be a Gamecock, baby. That's all I got to say. He's a baller, intelligent guy, and I'm excited. And y'all should have reason to be as well. Before he made his commitment, he gave a shout out to Coach Fury. He said he's ready to get in there and get to work and do some good things for the University of South Carolina. So yeah, we got a good one. Welcome to Gamecock Nation, Sequel Patterson. And I think that's going to do it for this video. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.